We're in the shadow of a Union train, in the pouring rain, in the city that always sleeps. You tried to take me on a holiday, I wanna crawl away, cause this place gives me the creeps. Why'd you want to bring me here? This place is like the last frontier, and they don't even sell no souvenirs, cause there's no one here to buy them. Whoa. I only wanted just a little thrill, just some time to kill in Margaritaville. But now I'm sitting in a hotel chair in my underwear with a big black bug on the windowsill. You really wanna go and hit the town, you've got your favorite evening gown, but why you even want to be around where the drinking water's brown? Whoa. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Well, I hope you're having fun. Just get me on a homeward flight. I couldn't stand another night of listening to the chickens fight from this filthy hotel window. Whoa. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Well, I hope you're having. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Well, I hope you're having fun.
Well, hello and welcome to Legacy of Fun. Let me see. I am missing some sound here that I should be hearing. There we go. Now I hear it. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good week. Happy Thursday. Let's see. What's happened this week? This weekend, had Family Game Day. This happens once a month. So about every 3 streams, you hear me talk about Family Game Day. This is a day once a month where me and my family, my wife and daughter, get together with my sister and her 2 kids, and we play some board games. We eat some yummy food. We come up with crazy themes. Usually the theme applies just to the food, but sometimes it also applies to the games if I can make that happen. And in the past couple years, it's really just become food day because sometimes with that size group, finding a game that everybody wants to play can get a little sketchy. But what did we play? We did play a game this time. What game did we play? I'm trying to remember. I believe it's called Shapes. Don't quote me on that. It's a game that is kind of like Pictionary or any of those draw type of games, except you have tiles you're picking that each have a shape in the center of them, and you find out the word that you're going to draw as a group because you're trying to get the guesser to guess what you've drawn. Everybody grabs a tile. They all have a different shape on that tile, and you have to use that tile, as input as part of your picture. So everybody presents their version of whatever the word is you're trying to get the person to guess. They get this array of pictures to choose from. If they're right, yay, they get a point. And then they get to choose from the people that submitted a picture. They get to choose whoever made the best use of the shape in their drawing. It's kind of a cool little game. Pretty easy for a party of mixed gamers. We had fun. What else this week? That's the only thing I can remember. Yeah, so today we're going to play a little bit of Slay the Spire. We ended last stream with starting Act 3. I've been there before with Ironclad. but not a ton of times. So we'll see how it goes. It's been a week since I've looked at that deck, so I'm not 100% sure what's in that deck. We'll be looking at that in just a second. However, before we begin, I do have a poem I wrote today because I needed a break from doing my day job, which speaks very accurately to my playstyle in this game. And I share it now with you, my dear viewers. An ode to the Ironclad. Ironclad though you may be, there's no safety in that shell. When your player is dumb like me, the spire is your living hell. Flex and strike to your heart's content. It'll be over in a flash. You see, I'm quite incompetent, weighing you down with cards like Clash. You think you'll gain the advantage with weakened, vulnerable foes, but when the cards are poorly managed, those enemies remain on their toes. You see, even if the cards are right, the order they're played will be surely wrong. The perfect hand to win the fight will end up weak while looking strong. But once more into the breach, my friend, I've got your back and you've got mine, though we'll likely meet our untimely end for the umpteen billionth time. Let's see if that proves true today. All right, let me pull up the game. All right, let me check. Is the game showing for you, not just for me? Yes, it is. There it is. Slay the Spire. All right, the Ironclad, the city, floor 34. Let us continue and see how it goes tonight. Let's see. Let's pick up this chest. What do we got? Yes, we did not make this choice yet. So we've got Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions, could be useful. Philosopher's Stone, gain power at the start of your turn, but all enemies start combat with 1 strength. I don't love that. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. However, 1 strength typically is just 1 damage, not too big of a deal, unless they have multi-attack or something like that. So that's a possibility. And the Runic Cube, whenever you lose hit points, draw 1 card. That could be beneficial as well. Okay, let me think about this. Do I want more power? Okay, let's look at the deck. This is where we should have started, since I don't remember what's in my deck. So we got a few strikes still in here. A couple defends, 1 upgraded. We've got Bash, which will help me apply Vulnerable. We've got Shrug It Off for a decent block. Twin Strike. Yeah, it's okay. Warcry, draw 2 cards, so I can move some cards through. Sword Boomerang, can move some cards through. Or that's not really what it does. It does some damage to multiple enemies. All right, we got Inflame for extra strength, which will help everywhere. Another Twin Strike. Oh, these aren't in order. Okay. Doubt, unplayable, so that was a curse that I picked up. Fire Breathing, which would trigger on Doubt. Whenever I draw a status or curse, I deal 6 to all. We got Clash, as mentioned in my poem, is kind of useless. Wild Strike, 12 damage, and Shuffle a Wound, which would then trigger on Fire Breathing again. Wait, no, that's a wound. That's not the same as a... I think a wound's a status. I think it's a status. We'll see. Armaments for another block. Demon Form, very nice. Get that strength up, but it eats up 3 power. Which may be nice to bump up my power with this artifact. We'll see. Reaper, deal 4 damage to all enemies and heal, so that's helpful. What do we got? We got armaments. We got flame barrier. Got some good blocks in. We got second wind. May or may not be useful. We got sources of strength. We got some sources of applying some effects to folks. A little bit of anger going on. It's upgraded. Okay. Thunderclap. See, I'm learning. I've played a little bit on a different profile off screen to try to get better at this game. Some of these cards I'm looking at going, why do I have these cards? They're not great. Okay. Shockwave, 3 weak and vulnerable to all. That could be useful. Cleave is decent. Okay. So knowing that, some more power could be useful. But my enemies will be stronger, but not a ton stronger, just 1 extra strength. And I may be able to apply some weakness to them with some of my other skills. Or whenever I lose HP, draw another card. I think I might lean on the power and see how it goes. Could be the worst decision I've ever made, but let's see. Let's also review our artifacts so I know what's going on. This one is already spent. Oh, except upgrading cards makes them more powerful. Okay. That's used up. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. That's nice. Whenever you rest, you may add a card. Okay. Gain power at the start of your turn. You can no longer smith at rest sites. That's right. So I do already get some power at the start of my turn. And this was gain. So I get another one at the start of my turn. So I start out extra power. Okay, since I'm already starting with a little extra, that makes me maybe think about gaining cards. Potions again. I mean, this would be great if I actually remembered to use them. Although we are on the 3rd act, so maybe I'll be using more of these. What do we got? That it'll power up, gain 2 energy, and fill all your empty potions. Yeah, see, maybe that's what I want to do. And just try to make sure I'm using these potions. Okay, so we also have, every time you play 3 attacks, you get block. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0. Okay. Whenever you play a power, okay, this might, getting more cards, might mean, this is a toss-up for me. I just don't have enough experience to know which of these is going to be best. We're going to go with Runic Cube. We're just going to do it. And we'll see how it goes from here. Act 3. All right, let's find a path. So initially, I'm looking at this left one because it gives me the most options, it looks like. Where are my elites? Way up here. So if I come through here, we're going to get a store right away. I've got a little bit of cash. I could probably get rid of a card, such as Clash, the bane of my existence. And I could slowly work my way up. Maybe take the elite for another artifact, if I can take him. That might be the way to go. Then I'll have my rest, and then maybe we can choose where to go from there. So let's start down here and see how far we get. So these guys, they're going to deal 3 damage each. For the next 3 rounds, they're going to do that. So that already tells me that Flame Barrier could be nice. So let's... Yeah, I think this is a perfect time to play Flame Barrier. Oh, look at this Clash. So lovely. It might actually use it. It can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack and deal 14 damage. Okay, I just smack-talked Clash, and here it is. I'm probably going to just use it here. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Okay. Then we got 8 damage to all. Strike 5 twice and deal 8 damage, apply 2 vulnerable. So let me think. I am only going to get off either this or these, so I think I will do this and this. All right. Where does this put me? I'm at 4. They're going to hit me pretty hard here. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Okay. All right. Whenever you draw a status or a curse, deal 6 damage to all. That seems something reasonable to bring out. Let me see. How many more rounds are we going to go here? Well, let's just do this. Okay, he's going to hit me for 11, but maybe we'll block some of that. Let's see. Might as well do this for the extra block. That should block most of what he's sending at me. And then 2 more. I don't have enough to do much here. So we'll just Take him out again. And I'll just throw the extra defend on there. Why not? And I think we end there. Curse you, thorns. All right, now we've got demon form, which I kind of like. We got 7 damage incoming. Let's get demon form going. Let's get anger going on this guy, since he's not going to hit me with those spikes. What I should have done, here I am playing out of order again. If I am going to do armaments, I should have already done it, because I could have upgraded another card for the rest of combat. Well, I don't really want to upgrade. I mean, it'll show up again right now. What am I going to be blocking here? I got 7 incoming. Well, let's just block it. What's coming in? Inflame is 2 strength. Yeah, we're going to strike this guy. I think that's where we'll stop. Overkill on the block there, but... Okay. Well, let's get some strength going. 9 damage to all enemies. Heal any HP equal to unblocked damage. That'll be all of it, so this could be good. Am I still on fire? No, I got demon form. Yeah, fire breathing. When you draw a status or curse, that'll deal. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do 9 damage to all and heal. How much are they going to do to me? They're going to do 7 damage back to me. But I'll heal some of that again. He'll do 7. He'll do 5. But it'll kill him. Okay, let's do this. Yep, I think that was the right choice. 9 damage to all enemies. Oh, I got another one. That's okay. Let's block whatever he's going to do to me. Let's do this. I was hoping one of those... Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Not a bad round, all things considered. Blood for blood costs 1 less for each time you lose hit points this combat, so that gets cheaper the longer it sits in my hand. Another shrug. True grit. I mean, this is okay as it gets cheaper. I'm now going to be moving more cards through my hand. And then with strength, this starts to go up. I'm trying to decide if this is worth it. What else do I have doing damage here? This is 10. 10. What are my big damage cards here? It's randomly 14. 12 here. But I get a wound added. This could be pretty good. Let's try it. Okay. What's it cost to remove? 125. Anything great here? Nothing I can afford. Medical kit. Unplayable status cards can now be played. Whenever you play a status card, exhaust it. Unplayable cards cannot be played from your hand. Status cards are removed at the end of combat. Removed. Okay, so how does that work? Unplayable status cards can now be played. Whenever you play a status card, exhaust it. But what they can be played, but do they have... I guess you just exhaust it. So I can get rid of them? They're just removed. So I can remove the status cards, but it sounds like it maybe doesn't cost me anything. It just helps me get rid of them. But now that I actually do damage when I draw them, so I don't think I want that. Okay. We could get rid of something, such as Clash. But now that I'm moving cards through my hand, maybe it could be helpful. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage. I gotta think about this. Do I get rid of you? Or do I get rid of something like this? Weak defend. Since I have better defense cards, this will make that a little better, but I also have better attack. Let's think about this. I'm going to get rid of a block. Okay. And then do I want to bring anything else in? 14 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. For 26, that's not bad. I have lots of sources of strength now. So that could be a decent attack. Twin Strike, I have a bunch of those. I don't know that I really care to add too many more. Armaments. Corruption. Skills cost 0 whenever you play. Whenever you play a skill, exhaust it. What did I have that triggers on exhaust? I thought there was a... Shuffle draw pile. I thought I had something on when I exhaust. I think that's one of my cards. Okay. Do I have any other heavy blades? I don't think I do. Let's bring it in. I like that the strength affects it so much. The direct damage could be nice. We'll see. Okay. I think that is it. What is this? Gain 2 strength. Not bad. 2 energy. What am I at? Pretty low on cash. Might be nice to save at least a little bit of cash for the next store. Okay. Let's do that. And see what's next. So, more cards. Or I could come over here and see what we've got. So either get 1 unknown or 2 unknowns to get to the next. Let's go with the 1. Wouldn't hurt to get more cards. I do feel like I have a lot right now. We're good on... I mean, I feel reasonably balanced. I've got some direct damage. I've got some area damage. I've got some effects I can put on people, like weak and vulnerable. I don't know if it's enough to fight the big fights, though. Let's go this way. Less chance of me accidentally bloating the deck. The gremlin is madly shuffling cards on a table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. You approach him out of curiosity. 12 cards. Match them to keep them. 5 tries, no do-overs. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay. Okay. He disappeared. Okay. Let's continue. All right. Strengthen up at the end of the turn, gains 3 strength. This enemy intends to attack for 15 damage. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. That sounds kind of nice. I mean, they're already 1, but it doesn't cost anything to do it. And then demon form becomes very cheap. So then we start there. And we'll, once again, one of these days, I will remember to upgrade the cards before I play the cards. Okay. Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card. We're going to upgrade Boomerang. It's already upgraded. We're going to... everything's upgraded. What a waste. Okay. Let's just finish playing our cards. Okay. And we will end our turn. And he's going to smack us for 10 here. Okay. He just got stronger. Does he keep gaining 3? Hope not. Okay, let's... shrug it off. That's 23 with my strength affecting 3 times. That's a decent hit. I don't know that I want to add the burn to take the extra damage. I don't think it'll take too long to fight this guy down, but let's go. I think we'll go Heavy Blade Pommel Strike is maybe the way to go. So let's do this. 12 damage, draw a card, or maybe, let's see what's in our draw pile. Who knows what's going to come out. So we just want to do the most damage we can do, which is probably Twin Strike for 16. Let's do that. Okay. He's going to hurt me and do something. What does he do? All right. He throws a burn in there. Okay. What do we got? 16 incoming. He's got 30 health, 10 damage to all enemies, and heal some HP. Okay. That bring me almost up to full health. 10 damage. I could do that twice. Oh, that doesn't really make sense to do it twice, but let's take the block here. At the end of my turn, in case I have to play another round. 10 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all. I think that'll be helpful. 10 damage, that's 12. What do I got? 3 left. So if I do... Oh, one of them is worth 0. So this is what I should do. I should 10 damage and heal. All right. And then I should have done this first. 10 damage with the vulnerable. And then I got 12 there, or 10 here and heal. He's going to do 16. Let's block some of that. And then we kill him. Math is not my strong suit, as you would know if you've attended this stream before. Okay. Choose a card. We got Heavy Blade again. I already have one of those. Cleave. I do like Cleave. How many of these do I already have? How do I sort them alphabetically? There we go. Cleave. I have 1. 8 damage to all, which if my strength is up, kind of nice to do more. 8 damage, just not horrible. It's not great, but if I'm hitting more than one guy. So cleave, or add 2 wounds into my hand and gain 15 block. And if I have the card that makes me do damage when I draw those wounds, well, that could be nice. A nice extra blocking power. We're going to try it. We are going to try it. I don't have enough experience with it to know if that's a good choice or not. All right. More of these guys. Okay, let's look. Armaments. Gain 5 block and upgrade. So I could upgrade Flex, Cleave, or Inflame. So let's upgrade something. What does Inflame get? 3 strength. Oh, but it's just... Oh, I just gained 3 strength, right? Flex would be gain, and then I will lose them at the end. But I think Inflame is what I should upgrade, because that'll last the whole time, right? So let's do that. And then use it. Right? And Flex, right? And then we got Boomerang. And then we got Cleave. Yeah. That's not bad. Power left over. Nothing I can do about that. Clear empty potions, gain 2 energy. Okay. We're going to get hit here. Okay. Demon form. All right. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. Yes, please. Demon form. Metallicize. 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies, and then exhaust it. Do I want to exhaust it? How long are we going to be here? I might as well. It's only going to help with one guy, right? I should just use it on this guy, maybe. Because I don't think we'll be here long enough for it to come up again. Here we go. Because now I think... Who do I kill? I guess I kill... I really don't... I'm hoping I get an area attack next. So let's kill... Where will this do the most damage? This will kill him, right? 13 damage. I mean, it'd be nice to kill somebody who's about to do damage to me. Let's kill this guy then. That's what we'll do. Okay. And once again, I have more power than cards. Keep that in mind. It's happened 2 rounds in a row. Okay. Get Reaper here. Doubt, unplayable. Strike for 12. 14 damage, apply to vulnerable. Who do we got? Let's do... I mean, it might be nice. There isn't hardly 10 damage sitting here. Let's do Reaper. And then I can just kill this guy. No benefit. Any cards that give me anything for killing him? Up my max HP or anything? No. Okay. All right. I mean, we're doing okay so far for Act 3. I'm dreading something like the... whatever that stabby book thing is. I hate that. I hate that enemy, so... We got Uppercut. We got Battle Trance. Draw 3 cards. Can't draw any more this turn. Deal damage equal to your block. None of these sound great to me. Uppercut is decent, I feel like, because of the weak and vulnerable. But do I want another one of those in my deck? Excuse me. Let's go... We are alphabetical. Do I already have Uppercut? I do not have Uppercut. Got Bash, which is 8 damage, applied 2 vulnerable. This is 13 damage. Like, this is totally better than Bash. I'm tempted, especially in that last battle. I had too much power left over in multiple rounds. So I'm going to try it. I'm a little wary about the size of my deck, though. Okay. Do I risk the elite for another artifact? Do I upgrade? Wait, can I upgrade? Didn't I have something that said it can't? You can no longer smith at rest sites, so I can't upgrade. So maybe not that. Do I want a card? Do I want... I mean... Unless this guy's horrible... I'm going to get time if he doesn't kill me, but he leaves me with hardly any hit points. I'll be able to rest. Let's try it. I wouldn't mind more artifacts. I don't remember what this guy does. Whenever you play a card, he receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. So I want to hit him with multiple attacks at once. If I can. Okay. Shrug it off. Gain 11, draw a card. Add 2 wounds into your hand. Gain 15 block. Exhaust all non-attack. Gain. Okay, shrug it off. 11 block. He's going to do 13. Let's see what else we get. Reduce the cost of all to 1 this turn. That would let me... Still not letting me do a lot. Alright, well, let's get the block. I mean, it's just this turn. Doesn't cost anything, so we'll do that. And then we will bash. And we will... Twin Strike. Exhaust all non... Can I exhaust these? They're unplayable. I think they stay here. Currently, I'm not triggering off of them. Will this exhaust them? I have so much block right now. It's not really a... I might want these. Yeah, we'll see. I think I might want those in my deck. Oh, that's right. The countdown. Can't remember. Does he just leave when the countdown's over? Let's... Demon form. We want that strength. He's not going to attack me. So we'll do the anger. Once again, I should have done the vulnerable first. Okay. Bad timing. 8 block, draw a card. Well, let's see what we get. Okay. That's actually good. Gets that strike out of the rotation. Okay, he's weakening me. He's not looking great either, though. He's not doing... Is he going to keep weakening me? Okay, damage 5 and heal. Metallicize, I might as well have going in case he does want to hit me. Reaper, 5 damage and heal. I mean, I might as well use it because I'm not doing a lot of damage this round. We'll just spend it because we got it. Not a very powerful round there. All right, a little more weakening. We got some strength happening. Draw 2 cards, put a card. Let's see. 13 damage and shuffle a wound. Twin strike. Whenever you draw a status or curse, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Okay. Yeah, not a lot of attacking happening here, but let's do fire breathing. Because I'm sure more will come up. We got twin strike. Cost nothing. None of this is doing... let's inflame. Yeah. Okay, so now let's... 2 cards, put a card from your hand onto the top of your... No, let's actually spend these. 9 damage twice. Wild strike. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. Ugh. You. And then we'll defend with this guy and end my turn. Okay. Okay, here he comes. All right, we're going to get the 12 block and do some damage back. Okay, let's double check here, though. Let's... armaments. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. Yes, let's do this first this time. Flame barrier, 16 block, 6 damage. I think I like that because he's coming in with a lot of damage. Okay. And we will use it. Maybe we'll use it. This does 18. I mean, I need the block. He's coming in pretty heavy. Not ideal. This uppercut would have been kind of nice. But I think I want to block some of this damage. So let's do this. And then we will do this. Okay. Okay. We can play it very hard as an attack, which again, we're almost there. Only one is not. So, I mean, what are we going to upgrade? I mean, this will do 32 damage right now. Anything better? Ooh, 56 damage. Now it'll do 84. That's pretty good. Let's do that. So this guy now, everything's an attack. So clash. Let's do that. Okay. What do I got? 3 left. So this would do 18 damage and apply vulnerable. And then I could hit him with this. That's 3, right? 18 damage and heal. He is going to do a decent chunk of damage. However, I mean, I got a rest coming up, right? So let's do this. And then this. That's pretty good. Could get 2 energy and do a quick heal. Which is 69, 79. That's only, this is double the heal. Let me think about this. Do I drink this now and just top off my health? Because it's not going to come back up. Tempting. Because I don't know when he disappears. How do I know when this enemy intends to attack? At some point, he disappears. I don't know if I'm doing enough damage. I haven't been paying attention to his countdown. 35 damage. I'm going to regain some. 3. No. What do I get back? Yeah, 3. So I'll be at 12. He's only going to do 20. Yeah, let's just let it go. Oh, he's gone. Seriously? Vulnerable wears off. Can I do 100 damage? 38 to all. Well, we want the flex. Can I do anything to upgrade anything? Make sure we're not forgetting to upgrade. So flex. Okay. 27 damage. 40 damage. And add the burn. 31 damage. 28. So I think we want to do the 40. I'll take the burn. Okay. 27. I should probably, if I was going to do this, I should have done it to apply the vulnerable. This is 31. He's going to do 40 damage. The weak will be nice. It's going to hit me pretty good. So if I get 2 more energy, how much damage I'm getting? He's got 69 health. What happens when I shuffle my deck? I get 6 block. All right, let's do this. Let's go, that's 31 or 27. We'll do, this will reduce him even more. Does this give me, is this going to shuffle now or it's going to shuffle when it's my turn? So this is not going to block anything. Okay. So he's just going to hit me. Oof. It's going to hurt. Yeah. Here's where I would like to heal if I can. Second wind. Exhaust. Nope, that's not what I want. Anger. Boomerang. 24 and apply vulnerable. This actually will work out okay. This is going to kill him. I just need to hit him. But I don't have... Nothing's going to heal. I will be done here. Exhaust all non-attack. Just gain block. Yeah, nothing's going to, like, top off my health here. Okay. Goodbye. I got pretty hurt. While my hit point is at or below 50, I have 3 additional strength. That is kind of useful at the moment. Okay, got another demon form. I don't know that I need a second one. Dual wield. Choose an attack or power card. Add 2 copies of that card into my hand. And more anger. Don't think I need more anger cards. Although, not the worst thing. Dual wield. Choose an attack or power card. Add 2 copies of that into your hand. Tempting. I think this is a skip. Gets me extra attack though for 1, but yeah, I think this is a skip. Okay, let's see what this is. Highly ornamented tomb can be seen on the other side of a floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice a slot for gold coins with a scratched-out inscription above it. Lose all coins, obtain a relic. Oh, I'll get the red mask. At the start of each combat, apply 1 week to all enemies. That's not horrible. I don't have a ton of gold right now. Okay. And I think I need to rest. So let's do that. Gonna rest. I get a little extra healing. And I can possibly pick up a card. So Infernal Blade, add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Not horrible. Clothesline again, and Reckless Charge, deal 10 damage and shuffle a Dazed into your draw. Costs 0. And triggers on my other card. Let's... Random attack costs 0. This could be beneficial. 0 cost attack. I'm gonna try it. Okay, now we got to figure out where to go from here. So we've got another unknown, another card, another unknown. So close, yet so far away. I have no gold. So I might as well skip that line. Where am I? Okay. If we go here, I mean, I can't upgrade cards, so this would be possibly another rest. What do we have? So if we go rest, we could take a couple normal combats. See where I'm at on the gold here. See if there's any refinement I can do on my deck. One more guy, then rest. Or we could try to go for this elite, get another artifact. Because who knows? I mean, we're doing okay, but not tremendous. That last battle, he was an elite. Okay. I think the answer here is maybe just try to streamline our path to the end. So let's go. We're going to go here. Unknown. New card. Unknown. Camp. What am I at? 50 of 80? Or do I want to get a little more health now? Maybe go around the elite. That's tempting. Because he took a lot out of me. Can't upgrade cards anyway, so these are just rest spots. Let's go here to start. What do we get? Sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain power. Okay. I'll get another rest before the end. I probably want to be as close to full health as I can be at the end. So I wonder, what if we go here? We'll fight these 2 guys. And then come through here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's come here. Gonna rest. Puts me almost full. Twin Strike, Ethereal, gain 10 block. Armaments again. I think this is a skip. Okay. And then I think we're going to go this way. Ooh, what does this guy do? Spire growth. I don't remember what he does. He starts weakened because of my deal. Tends to inflict a powerful negative effect. Let's see. Nothing here is going to upgrade me. So we will flex. We will... Infernal Blade. We will do this, make you weak and vulnerable. And then we'll do it again. Defend's not going to do anything for me. But there we go. I'll take 10 damage at the end of my turn. Okay. 3 damage, apply vulnerable. Oh, any weaken me. Okay. 3 damage and heal. I mean, that's not great. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand. It's going to do some damage to me here, so this will get cheaper. Let's draw 2 cards. Okay. Can be played if every card. Cleave, 6 to all. What do I want on top of my draw spot? Do we want this guy? Because maybe he'll be cheaper. Does decent damage. Let's do that. Okay. 3 damage, heal HP. That's... And then I exhaust it. This would be kind of a waste. But again, I don't know if I'll see him again. 3 damage and vulnerable. I mean, I think this is what I have to do. Attack, 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 attack. So the clash will actually be used. See, a smack talking clash, and now it's finally being usable. It just clogged up my deck for the whole first 2 acts. All right, so let's do this for the vulnerable. Okay. We'll do... Yeah, then we'll do Clash for free. And we'll do Cleave. And we'll do Wild Strike. It's fine. Do I want the 3? I mean... I might not see it again. Oh, I ran out of... I thought I had one more power. All right, we're done. Okay. It's coming at me with 12 next. We got Metallicize. We've got Second Wind. 2 wounds. All right. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. I mean, that's not a bad card. Flame Barrier. Gain 12 block. Yeah. So that'll do some damage back. Let's do Metallicize to add that every turn. Exhaust all non-attack cards. Gain 5 block for each. I got enough block now. I guess we're just doing Boomerang. There we go. Exhaust all non-attack. Power through. Add 2 wounds and gain 15 block. Exhaust. In your hand, gain 5 block for each card exhaust. I've got enough block. I think that's it. Oh, I forgot about stupid damage. I don't have enough block. Okay. Shockwave. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all. He's going to do 16 damage. We'll want to defend some of that. I'm kind of getting eaten up here again. Let's get some potions going here. 1 artifact. Negates the next debuff. Attack potion. Choose 1 of 3 random attack cards in your hand. Choose 1 of 3 random power cards and add it to your hand. Cost 0. Let's see. So let's go with the weak. Weak and vulnerable. I like that. So we'll do less damage. We're going to block some of that damage. 8 damage. This is all damage. Okay, we're going to block some of it. Oh, except he's going to do 10 at the end. Ugh. Gain the strength. And then I guess we do the twin strike. Here's that. Tempted to choose one of 3 random attack cards, add to your hand, cost 0. Let's do that. Carnage, do 20. Deal damage equal to 5. Block 5 damage. Ooh. 20 damage is nice. Let me see. The 5 block is going to mitigate what? I'm at 8 now. I'm going to lose 2, and then he's going to do 16. This would reduce that, and I would do some damage, or I do 20 damage. Ugh, okay, that's a decent chunk of damage, but I think that's fine. I need to block, because he's going to do 10 for free here. Okay. Let's take this guy. A little extra block. I'll get 3 more, right? Yep. So, okay. 42 damage left to do here. So shrug it off, gain 8 blank armaments. We're going to gain the block and upgrade a card. Let's do that. 9 damage. 9 damage. And apply vulnerable to all. This is a heal. 10 damage, and so I'll just heal 10 back. Kind of negates what he just did to me. Versus this will add vulnerable. He's already got vulnerable. This upgrade's kind of worthless because there's only the one enemy. So I'm not going to upgrade that. This will upgrade this to 12 damage. It's doing 16 here. This would upgrade this to 11 block and draw a card. Let's 11 block and draw a card. He's already got the vulnerable. Not loving it. Let's see what we get. Pommel Strike, 14 damage. Draw a card. Let's try this, see what we get. Give me something good. Nope, he didn't give me anything good. Oh, but I can kill him now. I can kill him now. Okay. That all worked out. 18 gold. Blood. Heal for 20 of your max HP. Maybe worth drinking now. What are our options? Another clothesline. Damage equal to block. Or exhaust 1 card to draw 2. Not horrible. Could help me get through some of my lingering strike cards. I don't mind that. Okay. I might actually do the heal. Heal for 20% of your max. Yeah, let's just do that. And we'll take this guy. What do we got? Ooh, I don't think I've had this guy before. Writhing Mass. All right. This enemy intends to block and attack for 11. Upon receiving attack damage, gains 3 block. Block gain increases as he's triggered. Resets to 3 at the start of my turn. Reactive. Upon receiving attack damage, changes its intent. And he's weakened. Okay. So, I'm thinking demon form. And maybe the 8 block is where I want to be. Demon form. 8 block. And we'll do the strike. Oh, that sucked. That's gonna hurt. Not a whole lot I can do about it, though, I don't think. Gain 1 artifact. He's not going to do anything with that regard. 1 of 3 random power cards and add it to your hand. It costs 0. Let's do that. Already have demon form. Block's not removed. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage. Let's go... Block is not removed. I kind of like that idea. He's got a lot of health, so we're going to be here a little while. Let's do that. And blood for blood. Deal 22 damage. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Cursed me. All right. Well, we're going to flex. Add 2 wounds and gain 15 block. Or just play this and not worry about the wounds. And then I'll have enough coverage. I think that works all right. Add 26 damage and then I'll do... Yeah, let's do this. The burn, I think, is okay. And then we'll do the twin strike. Okay. Ooh, big hit coming. 11 block, draw a card. 18 damage, shuffle a wound, strike, deal 10 damage and heal. Once I get through his stuff, that'll be useful. So I think we shrug it off to start building up some block. Reduce everything to 1, yes. Because then I can get these off. I guess that card's free anyways. Let's... Oh, I gotta do the damage before I want to do Reaper. So let's do this for the vulnerable. We'll do the 18 damage and the wound. And then we will heal a little bit. Okay. This is gonna hurt. He's pretty tough for just a basic enemy, I feel like. Okay, Burning Pact, Exhaust, Metallicize, Reaper, Clash. Can only be played if every card's an attack card. We're not there yet. Add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn, and then I exhaust this. I like that. That gives us Uppercut for 22 damage. Adds Weak and Vulnerable. So let's do that. That gets him pretty low. I think we've got him here. 13 damage to all, 23 damage. Only if everything's an attack. I think we've got plenty here. So we'll do Metallicize. I think that means... Oh, no, I still got Burning Pact. Let's do Reaper. Heal a little bit more. Okay, okay. Then what can we do? Can only be played if every card... Yeah, that's fine. I think this is it. This is going to kill him. I think we're good. Yeah, that turned out okay. All right, got a Fear Potion, which applies 3 vulnerable. All right, Pummel. Deal 2 damage 4 times and then exhaust. That's weak sauce. Anger. I like anger, but... Ooh, Bloodletting. Lose 3 hit points. Gain 3 power. Power hasn't really been... I've been doing okay with power. I don't think that's a big deal. Anger's not really been coming up. In the past, I've used lots of anger. How many do I have? Oh, let's... I just got the 1. And I've been fine. My deck's pretty large right now, so adding them to my discard pile... I'm just not going through my discard pile very frequently. But I guess it depends what cards come out. It might not hurt to have extra anger. A couple free attacks. Especially if I have cards that are where I'm drawing more cards. And because my deck's big enough, it shouldn't clog me up too much if I add a bunch of these in. It's just some free attacks every once in a while, and then it's a while before they get shuffled back in. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Let's come here. I have like no cash. But one less fight I have to do right now. Can I afford anything? Twin strike. I don't need another twin strike. Can't afford to get rid of anything. So this is really just a skip a battle turn. Double check. I'm not overlooking anything. No, just twin strike, which I don't need any more of those. Okay, we're getting close to either a win or my downfall. I think I need a drink. Okay. Who we got here? Oh, these guys. Okay. Don't love these guys, but at the same time, the worst part about them is that they come back if you don't finish them off. So I really need some area attack. Well, we're going to play Enlightenment because it's free and it reduces the cost of everything. Add a random attack in your hand. It costs 0. Let's do that. 12 damage and shuffle a wound. That's fine. This is 12 damage, shuffle a wound. Fine. Be more fine if I had a card out for... I want to do equal damage to these guys, right? Let's do 6 damage and 1 vulnerable to all of them. And then let's just go left to right here. We'll take a wild strike here. And a wild strike here. Anything else? No debuffs coming. Vulnerable, not really useful here. Okay, they're going to hit me for 21. Okay. All right. Getting some cards here. Okay. Shrug it off. I mean, armaments. Gain 5 block and upgrade. We got some damage coming in. 23 damage to all enemies. That's not bad. Cost 2. I gotta think about this. 5 to Reaper, deal 6 and heal. I hate to not cast Demon Form, but 23 damage to all enemies. Followed by like a boomerang, 2, 3. And then let's do this. Let's upgrade something. Immolate. 30 damage. That'll kill 2 of them. And then I just have to finish off that last one. Or this goes up to 7 damage to all. I'll heal for 21. Oof. I'm gonna get another rest. Let's go immolate. Cast it. Right? And then I think I kill this guy. Now, heal some of that back. Do we have anything evolve? Whenever you draw a status card, draw a different card. Not bad. Not that I want a bunch of powers in my deck, but lots of these guys have been hitting me with status, which then means I can't do other things. Deal 11 damage to all enemies, so cleave. 5 block. Yeah, I don't want armaments. I don't think I want cleave. Do I want evolve? Whenever you draw a status card, draw a card. How often does it come up? I feel like this is a skip again. Okay. Rest up. Anything good here? Feel no pain whenever a card is exhausted. Gain the block. Okay. Twin strike, no. Cleave, no. Feel no pain whenever a card is exhausted. Gain 4 block. Is that a waste? I've had decent sources of block, but I mean, part of it's because my deck is so huge now. Block, block. Lane block. Fire block. I think I'm going to skip again. I mean, maybe, but I think I'm going to skip. We got what we got. Okay. I'm going to take another drink. All right, folks. It all comes down to this. This will be my first win on this profile. Like I said in a previous stream, on another profile that was actually significantly upgraded on Ironclad, I have had 1 win. It's been many games since then with no wins. This will be my first win while streaming. No pressure. Wish me luck. Here we go. What do these guys do? All right, artifact, so I can't debuff them, at least not without multiples. He's going to do 20. He is going to use a buff. Okay, what do we got? Parasite, unplayable. Reaper will heal. Damage, 4 damage. So I got 2 Reapers sitting here. Oh boy. This was a horrible starting hand. What's he going to do? He is going to hit me with a negative effect and attack for 10. Well, let's take that. I don't know what he's going to do. This 2 strength is not useful. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt. So let's do this, and we'll do the 2 Reapers. They're kind of pointless, though. I can't do this because of this. So they have a lot of health. These Reapers might come back. I am torn. It's only 6 damage. It's going to heal. I'm already full health. We're going to skip because I think if these come back later, they'll be more useful. I'm just going to take the 20 damage hit here and see what they do. Let's see what they do. Never fought these guys. Okay, they hit me with some dazed. And they strengthen up. Okay. All right. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand, twin strike, second win, exhaust. Till 10 damage, apply 2 vulnerable. So it'll just do the damage. Let's get some block going. Before we get the block going, let's make sure nothing here is going to upgrade my block. So I wake. Exhaust. Deal 7 damage twice. Exhaust. Damage. Okay, so metallicize. And we're just going to focus on one of these guys. Draw 2 cards. Put a card. We do want to get through the deck because those Reaper cards would be nice. So I'm going to draw 2 cards and put one of these on top of my pile. Let's put, because he'll do some decent damage, so let's put him on top. I just got to make sure I don't play anything else that draws cards. I frequently make that mistake. 10 damage to all enemies. 14 damage, apply weak. So I've got 3 power to spend. 14 damage and the 2 weak on him would reduce that damage. Except he's going to negate it. Okay. Clothesline, cleave, exhaust all cards. Nope. 10 damage, apply 2 vulnerable. So if I did those 2, yeah, I can't do it all. So let's do, I really need 2 debuffs on this guy. Okay. We got to figure out who we're going to focus on. I think we'll start here. The weak doesn't really land. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 5 block for each. Not digging it. I guess it's the cleave. He's going to do a lot of damage. What is this again? 3 vulnerable. Here's a cleave. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Oof. We got a lot of blocks in there. Okay, but now we got blood for blood. 5 block and upgrade for the rest of combat. Power through, add 2 wounds, gain 20 block. Not horrible. 15 damage, draw 2 cards. Let's do power through. 20 block might be useful. Okay. 14 damage, draw a card. I think we'll be doing power through for the 20 block. Blood for blood. Deal 13 damage and add a copy. Okay, so let's do some damage. Okay. Let's do the 27. Actually, let's do the 27. No. Yeah. Okay. 14 damage, draw a card. Two more left. Gain 5 block. And upgrade another card. What would I be upgrading? Nothing great. So let's do this. Get the 20 block on top. And then... yeah, I'm fine. I don't think there's anything else worth doing here. We'll upgrade a... yeah, there's nothing to upgrade. Okay. Reduce cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. Let's wait. Let's make sure there's nothing else new coming into my hand. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies, and then exhaust. Yeah, let's do this here. And then this here. Okay. 2 left. So I think we want to do this. And then let's go. He's already got vulnerable, so that's not going to do anything else. The order doesn't matter here, I don't think. So let's go. Although I guess he's going to do damage. So if I can put some more weak on him, I think that makes sense. Is he vulnerable? He's already vulnerable. So let's do uppercut. Oh, I guess that doesn't reduce his damage. I thought it did. Let's do that. Hey, Hawk, how's it going? We are on the final battle of Act 3 of Slay the Spire. And I'm trying not to get too nervous, because this will be my first win on stream. My second win ever. And I'm about to get hit pretty hard here. I don't have a lot of protection. A little nervous. Although I think... do I have one of these? Do any of these help me? After a while, all the runs blend together in my head. And I can't remember if this is the run where if I die, I actually come back with some health. but I think that was a previous run. Yeah, I got nothing. It's getting ugly here. He's going to do 24 damage. You lose HP, draw a card. While your HP is at I get extra strength, but strength doesn't help me when they're beating me down. Yeah, okay. 24 damage. My confidence that I'm going to survive this is going down, especially when I see they just shielded up. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. 24 damage incoming. I've got the shrug for some block. Hey, thanks for that follow. Appreciate that. Holy cow, my alerts are really loud in my head. Okay. Am I going to make it through this? We got 24 damage coming in. Here's 12 block. Here's 8 block. This will do a little bit of damage when he hits me. I'm going to do a little damage now. What else we got? Not a lot here. I can do some damage, but I really need to mitigate what's incoming here. Okay. We are going to Flame Barrier to block 12 of that. So that'll block one of his attacks. That doesn't leave me a lot to work with. Okay. Nothing here upgrades. Nothing here does anything actually useful. We'll take the random attack so we can see what it is. That's not too bad. 23 damage. We'll do the anger here. Let's just get that out. I think we have to block. So let's get that in. Boomerang. I get one more. Well, I guess I get the blood for blood, so... Now I can actually just focus on one of these guys. His shield's down, so let's do this. We'll go for the blood for blood because it's free. This will do 32 damage spread across. I think that's probably the right choice, although a lot of it's going to be wasted on his shield. Does his shield go away? I think it does. So maybe I just need to focus on this guy. 11 damage, or I do 20. Because I don't know where these 4 stacks of 8 are going to go. Okay. I think this. Oof. No potions. Block the damage at least. And I'm doing some damage to him when he attacks. Ugh, more coming though. Alright. Demon form would have been much more useful earlier. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is game over. Anything I can do to extend this? I mean... Yeah. I think this makes it game over. I don't think there's anything I can do. I might have been able to last one more turn if I can get another block out there, but let's double check. Exhaust 1 card, draw 2. Okay, let's get rid of one of these thunderclaps. What do we get? 2 strength. Ugh. Yeah. I don't think... One roll's not going to help me. And damage, yeah. Okay. Well, so close. We'll do the immolate. But I think we're done. This should kill me, right? Yeah. Unless my math is horrible. Does it leave me with like 1 health? 2 health. Okay. This round will kill me. For some reason, I thought the math put me the other side of that. 2 short, not 2 in the green. Okay. There's nothing I can do about what's coming in though. 38 damage. There's 8. Anything that brings new cards? Nope. All right. 17 damage, shuffle a wound, gain 2 strength, 13 invulnerable. Vulnerable does not help me. All right. Well, made it 1 more round than I thought I would. Let's just throw some damage out there whenever you draw. What's the most damage I can do? Go out fighting. Let's see. Bash is 13 and adds a little bit of vulnerable. I mean, can I do? No, I don't think I can do 88 damage. There's no way. All right. Let's play. I'm either going to do 15 damage once. Oh, strike is free. Yeah, I'm just eating through his shield at this point. 19 damage. Shuffle a wound. Yeah. I'm just hopefully looking through these cards to see if there's anything I can do to survive even 1 more round, but I believe that is it. Fire breathing. Okay. Bash. I think that's all she wrote. All right. Oh, not too bad. That's the furthest I've gotten, I think, on this profile. Oh, that's not true. I did, a couple streams ago, I did get almost to the end. In fact, I thought I had won. But it was the end boss regenerates after you kill him. So this felt like a little more on point. I knew that my hold on the final boss was tentative. All right. Well, what time is it? It is 7:30. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do next here. I'm probably gonna wrap in about half an hour. Do I start another run and only go for 30 minutes? I mean, I might be able to get through. I play through pretty slow, but I could probably get through at least Act 1 in 30 minutes, I think. So maybe I'll do that. Start a new run. Each run, I feel like I learn a little bit more. Make fewer mistakes, but still make plenty. Like the mistake I keep making every time is I'll have a card that will upgrade something in my hand, and I'm thinking about attacking, and it's usually armaments, I think, is the one that gives me some block, but also upgrades a card. I always forget to play it first, so I'm playing with unupgraded cards when I could have. The worst is when it's like a one that'll upgrade everything in my hand. So let's see if I can remember those details this run. All right. Let's see what he's got for me. Remove a card from the deck. Obtain a random common relic. Lose all my gold, but up my max HP. I don't want to lose my starting relic. I feel like every time I've done that, I get one that I don't like. So removing a card is tempting, but also so is a random common relic. I'm going to go relic. What does he give me? Bag of marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a decent way to start. All right, then what do we have here? We have card. Unknown. I'll get some gold through here, maybe gold here. That puts a store there right before I hit the elite. That could be okay. I can just get a bunch of cards. There's an elite this way. Over here, we've got just a bunch of cards before I get to the elite. This path seems kind of useless because I won't have enough gold by the time I get there to do anything. Let's go maybe... I guess either one of these is kind of the same if I'm heading this direction. But if I start here, then I can maybe change my mind when I get here. Let's start here. Okay. Cultist gets a bash and a strike. Let's see. I can almost finish him off. Well, I did finish him off. There we go. Add a card. Anger. I do like anger. Pummel, not as much. Twin strike is okay. Early on at least, I like anger. All right. Let's see. We can kill you. And we can get started on you. What's he doing? He's not attacking me. I don't have enough here to kill him, though. Oh, well. Next turn. But no, we should have him. All right. Pummel strike, deal 9, draw a card. Or Iron Wave, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Wind strike. I don't mind Iron Wave. If I can get rid of one of my other... Oops, that's not what I want. Oh, yeah, it is. If I can get rid of one of my other blocks, I'd rather replace with that guy, but... which could be useful if I go this way. Maybe we'll do that. We'll pick that up, and I'll trade it at the merchant. See if I remember that by the time I get there. All right, Chompy. Man, all my defense came out at once. Kind of the right time for that to happen, though. All right, now we just throw a bunch of attacks at this guy. I like it when the timing works. They give me all my defense when I need it, and then just gave me all attacks when he wasn't, when I didn't need to defend. If only that happened all the time. All right, now we've got Combust at the end of your turn. Lose a hit point, but do 5 damage to everybody. And that would be every turn, okay. Whirlwind, deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. I have liked that card in the past. And Battle Trance, draw 3 cards, but you can't draw any additional cards this turn. I'm going to grab the Whirlwind. I feel like I've enjoyed that in the past, especially early on, for some area damage. All right, so now I think my plan is to get rid of that card, one of my defense. So let's go this way for the unknown. A strange blue humanoid with a golden helm, question mark, approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. 35 gold, he heals me. I'm at full health. 50 gold, remove a card from your deck. Ooh, this could help me get rid of 2 cards. Which I kind of like the idea of. Get 1 here. We'll get rid of that block. I think that still leaves me enough, right? To get rid of 1 at the merchant. I think that works. I think they're cheap right now. Yeah, 75. Let's make sure. Yeah, I think this is right. Flame barrier's nice. Yeah, maybe flame barrier is nice. I might pick that up. Is that what I want? Instead of get rid of a second card. These strikes, I wouldn't mind getting rid of a couple. No, I think, let's go with flame barrier. All right. He's vulnerable. Let's see. I think what we want to do is... I never do the math in my head. Is it better to bash for the 8 damage and then he gets vulnerable? 50% more damage from attacks. So then this would do... Well, this would only do 5 once because I'd eat up all of it there. So I think this will do 15 versus 8. So I think that's what I want. Is that. All right. He's going to do 18, so we will take on the flame barrier. We'll throw the anger here. And maybe we'll just do this to block it all, since he's going to take damage from attacking me. I guess not block all of it, but most of it. Okay. And he's going to do it again. So, well, let's block it again. Same story, right? Although here we'll do flame barrier and iron wave. Same story. Okay. Now we just want to attack him, since he's not attacking me. All right. Okay, let's see here. He's going to hit me for 18. No, my block's not looking so good, but that's okay. We will defend what we can. We'll hit him with the anger. We'll use those remaining 2 to do the 8 damage here. Okay. $18 coming again. Let's see. Well, we'll take the block that I can. Hit him with the anger. And that leaves us with 2 more strikes. Hopefully next round. Get rid of this guy. Not quite. Let's see. I don't think Flame Barrier does anything for me because I think it wears off before his turn. But there we go. All right. He's making me less effective here. 4, 8, 12. Can we finish him off here? Does it actually do... Yeah. 4, 4, 4. There we go. Heal some back. All right, we got the Captain's Wheel. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 18 block. That can be useful. Explosive Potion, deal 10 damage to all enemies. All right. And we get a card. I'm probably going to go Flex. I do like the Flex card. 12 damage, shuffle a wound, gain 2 strength. And at the end of this turn, lose 2 strength. I do like strength. Or whenever you play an attack. Yeah, we're going to take Flex. Okay. Let's go here. Upgrade a card. What would we have? If I upgrade Flex. 4 strength. That's probably what I'll do. Whirlwind. What does Whirlwind do? It ups this attack on that. Whirlwind would be a good one to upgrade as well. So let me think about this. Flex will amplify everything. Flex would actually amplify Whirlwind if they came up at the same time. Choices. Let's go with... I can't decide. Let's go with... I'm going to go with Flex. Let's go back here. Smith. Let's upgrade Flex. Confirm that. Okay. 51 gold is not going to do much for me. Let's try for another card, see what's available. Okay. We will use our Flex. We will Flame Barrier. And then we will use this Anger and use this Strike. Okay. It'll almost kill him. And get us started on that guy. Alright, so this should finish him off. 5 block, 5 damage. Nobody's attacking, so let's kill him. And start working on him. Okay. But I think... oh, that's right. I'm pretty weak now. Let's do this. She'll bump that up. And then I think that'll do it. Okay. Let's see. Dexterity potion. Okay. Let's see. What are our cards? Pommel Strike. Deal 9 damage. Draw a card. Ooh, Clothesline is kind of nice. Deal 12 damage and apply a weak. Let's maybe grab that. Or do I want Battle Trance? Yeah, let's grab weak. I often feel like I wish I had something to apply weak with, so let's get that now. Then we get Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you would lose hit point each combat. Alright. And where are we at here? We got room for unknown. Where I could go. What's our path here? Unknown, 2 cards, unknown camp. Kind of the same. Kind of basically the same no matter which direction I go, just the order changes. Let's go, I'm at 53 health now. Let's upgrade. Probably... Do I go Whirlwind? Does more damage. Flame Barrier is going to give me 16 block and then 6 damage. That's pretty good. Clothesline, 14 damage. We went 3 weak, but that's a single attack. I'm going to look at Flame Barrier. Let's try that. Okay. And then... I think I'm going to go this route. So we'll grab card here. What's he going to do? He's going to attack. Well, I'm going to flex. I'll put up my Flame Barrier. And we'll hit him with a Whirlwind. Alright, he's going to do 10 again. Well, I'll hit you with the Anger. And we'll block some of that. And then we will do that. And then we should be able to finish him here, right? Yeah. All right, get my gold back. We got Essence of Steel potion, get 4 plated armor, not bad. And what are my cards here? Thunderclap, 4 damage and 1 vulnerable. I don't love that. Evolve, whenever you draw a status card, draw a card. Feeling mediocre about that. I might take another Anger. I may regret that, but being able to stack those might be kind of nice. Since I don't have any power generation yet. Okay, let's see what the unknown is. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Upgrade a card. Okay. All right, so now we've got... Maybe now it's time to do Whirlwind for the extra damage. It's a nice little spike. Let's do that. Okay, what's it this one? We've got a bunch of stinking goblins. Don't love the goblins. A few of them are going to attack. I have nothing to defend with, so I think I probably just want to hit them with the Whirlwind. This will actually do pretty decent. Yeah, it'll do really decent. I didn't think it would kill them all. I'd be much better at this game if I could do math in my head. Power potion. Add 1 of 3 random power cards. Cost 0. What would I want to... 10 damage to all is kind of nice. 2 dexterity. Improves block gained from cards. This is one I never remember to use, so I think I will discard that and take power instead. Alright, then we got card choices. Perfected Strike deals 6 damage, deals 2 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. I don't love that. Inflame, I kind of like. Headbutt, deal 9 damage. Put a card from your discard on top. I'm going to take Inflame, because I think the only other strength card I have right now is the 1 Flex. And it only lasts that turn. Inflame is permanent. So let's grab Inflame. Fight this guy. How's my time? So this is kind of perfect. I'll get through this act, then probably wrap it up here. All right. These little chumps are all going to go into defensive mode as soon as I hit them, but we're going to take the flex. Oh, these guys are going to attack, so we probably want Flame Barrier. That'll almost kill both of them, really. And then decide what do we do here. 16. Oh, I don't have enough. I could defend. I don't need to defend. I should just kill somebody. Let's hit this guy. Let me think about this. Yeah, let's just hit this guy. I don't think it really matters. And then when he attacks me, it should kill him. I believe. Yeah, because his armor goes away. He's almost dead. He'll die. All right. And then, let's see. We might be able to just wrap these guys up. 6 to you, but then you're going to throw on some armor. So let's kill you. And we'll just defend, I think. Half of what you're going to hit me with. Mitigate some health here. And then we'll finish him off. Oh, yeah, easily, because we'll just stack these angers. He'll put up his shield. Oh, he doesn't do a shield now. All right. Even easier. All right. Now what do we have? We have Hemokinesis. Lose 2 hit points, but deal 15 damage. 15 damage is pretty decent. I don't know if I like trading health. Clash can only be played. Yeah, no Clash. I'm not getting Clash anymore. True Grit gains 7 block, but exhaust 1 random card. I don't like that idea either. I may skip here. Hemokinesis. I don't know if I've ever had that card. Lose 2, deal 15 damage. What else do we have here? I think that's a skip, but I also feel like I need to get some of these plain strikes out of my deck. Card removal is going to be 75 gold, which I've got. I don't have any way to gain. I'm running pretty low on health this run so far. Usually I feel like I have more health. I guess I'm almost full. It's not too bad. Do I want to bring in Hemokinesis to do 15 damage? Because what did I have? I've got Whirlwind will do... It would cost 2 to do the same amount of damage versus this one. Yeah, I don't think it's really worth it. I think I'm going to skip here. Okay. But we could upgrade a card. What would be worth upgrading? Flex is already upgraded. Could upgrade one of my angers. Oh, I could upgrade Inflame as well. That might actually be the right thing. Let's do that, I think. We will upgrade Inflame to 3 strength. All right. And then we will fight this guy. Fight this guy, and then hopefully I'll survive. And then that'll queue us up for Act 2 next stream. So he's going to inflict a powerful negative effect on me. We're going to flex. And then I think we're going to whirlwind attack him. I think that's more useful to me right now. Oh, maybe Bash is actually. Except he's already got vulnerable. So Bash is not actually all that useful right now. I really just want to do this. Yeah. Okay, what does he hit me with? Goop spray. What does that do? Oh, yeah, it fills me with these slime cards. Okay. We're going to inflame for the strength. He's not going to attack. He's going to do something else. We'll get the anger going. And we'll get this strike. And that's kind of it. Defend's not going to do anything for me. All right. He's going to split. Here's where... Oh, they're not attacking, so Flame Barrier's not going to do anything for me. These are just strikes. Yeah, so I just want to start attacking these guys. There's you. There's you. There's you. And we'll do... Start working on this guy. I probably don't want them all to split at the same time, but if I can get them both low enough before they split... if I can get that area attack out, I might be able to just kill them both before they ever get a chance to. We'll see. They're going to weaken me, right? Or vulnerable. Or both, I guess. Okay, 16 damage incoming. If I do this, that'll reduce that and do some damage. So maybe I'll do... this. He's going to split. So maybe I just want to focus fire on him, because then when he splits, they'll at least be smaller. So let's do that. Let's bring him down as low as we can. So I think they'll both get 18. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. This guy's coming in. Here's where Whirlwind would be probably the right... except the 16's coming in. If I do 8 damage 3 times, that will kill both of these guys. But maybe what I'll do... I mean, this is the boss, right? So... I just need to survive the battle, and I'll be full health when we're done. So let's go with the whirlwind. And the 16 hit doesn't matter. Since it's the boss, I start fresh next act. So I just got to survive his 36 health, which I don't think is going to be a problem. So let's just keep hitting him. He's going to split. But again, get him as low as I can. Okay. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. All right, we'll flex. We'll kill this guy. And I think this will make this guy split again, right? No. All right, he's going to hit me for the 10. Exhaust that. But not a problem, because I should be able to kill him on the next turn. All right, so we just finish him off. There we go. Act 1 complete. Get some gold, get Blessing of the Forge, upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. That's not a bad potion. What else do I have? Plated armor, which is not horrible, but also not huge. I think Blessing of the Forge might be more useful. 1 of 3 random, deal 10 damage. Yeah, let's get rid of Essence of Steel and pick up Blessing of the Forge. I think that's what I'll do. And choose another card. Demon Form. Old Standby. Don't have that yet, right? I don't think so. Nope. That's probably what I'm going to pick up. I do like Demon Form. Corruption. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. I don't love that. Juggernaut whenever you gain. Yeah. Demon Form, I think, is the way to go. And let's see what our artifact options are here. We have Busted Crown. Gain power at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Not a huge fan of that. Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. I know that that is really powerful, but I feel like I don't know how to capitalize on it. Or elites drop an additional relic when defeated. I like that one, I think. We're going to go with the Black Star for the extra relics. I think that's what I want. We'll see how that goes. Okay. That brings us to Act 2, and really the end of my stream. So I think that's where I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a quick look here to see what we're looking for into this next act. We've got a couple different paths to elites here. Either more cards, more random stuff, which is kind of fun, but what are we looking at? I need to get rid of some cards, I feel like. I'd like to get rid of probably at least a couple of these regular strike cards if I can. I got enough gold to do that. So maybe that's what I want to do. Is plan to start over here so I can get as quickly as I can to a merchant. And then head for probably the elite after that for more artifacts. Miss out on a bunch of cards if I go that way though. Which might be fine. Last run, I feel like I bloated my deck a bunch. If I go that way, I never... Wow, I go a long ways before I can get rid of any cards. Yeah. This is tempting. I mean, I may get cards through these. Who knows what's going to show up here. I wouldn't mind doing that. So that'll probably be my plan. We'll see if I remember that next week. But I think that's what we're looking at. We'll come around this way. We'll ditch one of my plain strike cards. And then we'll probably go elite and then choose what to do next from there. Might be able to, and am missing out on a lot of cards. All right. I'm thinking about this too much right now because I'll forget all the thoughts I just had before next week. So I'm going to stop thinking about this and we'll pick it up then. Let me save and quit. No, don't abandon the run. Save and quit. Save your progress. Yes. All right. Well, we had, what do we have this stream? We had a brief poetry reading. Catch the VOD, beginning of the VOD, if you want to hear a delightful poem about Ironclad that I wrote. We had Act 3, End with Death, but not too far from a success. So we'll see how far we get this time. I feel like that was a pretty quick and easy first pass at Act 1 for me. And I think that's because I've been playing enough now that some stuff is starting to finally stick in my head. We'll see how Act 2 goes. Hawk, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. What else do I have to say? I feel like I had something that I wanted to say at the end of this stream, and it has completely lost traction in my mind. I'm sure I'll remember it as soon as I end the stream, but it is not coming to me now. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. I will catch you next Thursday. I believe I need to check my schedule because I think I have a vacation coming up soon, but I think I leave on Friday. If you're on the Discord, I'll try to get that updated with any changes, but otherwise, next Thursday, same time, 6 to 8 p.m.-ish, Pacific time. As long as my computer doesn't melt down, because it's warmer in the Pacific Northwest than it has been in a while, and it's pretty muggy. But so far, so good. Have a good night. Thank you.